Good morning. So I went to school, but I had an emergency and I'm going home. So I am not there, but hopefully you guys will all be able to see this. And you are going to either be with Miss Macheski today, or you will have one of the paraprofessionals with you. The co-teachers, maybe you're just with Miss Lynette in my fourth period, but you will be somewhere at school and I will not be there. But you guys are going to watch Home Alone, and as you watch Home Alone, I want you to try to find 3 different examples of each of Newton's laws. Okay, so Newton has 3 laws, and the first law is the law of inertia. Anything at rest or anything in motion wants to stay in motion, and it stays that way, or it stays at rest until an unbalanced force acts on it, and that will change its motion. So it'll either start moving, or it'll change its direction, or speed up or slow down or stop, whatever. Alright, then you have Newton's second law, that's acceleration. So if you have something with a larger mass, it needs more force in order to have a higher acceleration, or this, whatever, I'm kind of baffled over words. But if you have 2 objects, they have different masses. The one with the least amount of mass will accelerate at a greater rate. Alright, so mass, force, acceleration. Bigger the mass, more force needed to make something accelerate. Then your third law is action, reaction. So think about the rockets, right? The action is the air, the rocket, and then the actual rocket blast goes up. Nah, I'm going to rephrase that. So the rocket blast goes down, and then the rocket goes up, right? So for every action, there is a equal but opposite reaction. Okay, so yesterday when we were doing the STEM scopes, remember they had the little pendulum ball set, and sphere X and sphere Y. And sphere X, if it's held up here, once it hits sphere Y, that was about right here, what was sphere Y going to do? It would go up to the equal amount, but the opposite direction of sphere X. Alright, so action, reaction. Remember on the CBA, if the ball put a force on the bat, then if the bat put a force on the ball, then the ball put a force back on the bat. So remember, equal and opposite, you just switch them. So, Home Alone, Newton's laws. Hopefully my terrible explanation of them just refreshed your memory. So real quick, one more time. Newton's first law, law of inertia. If it's at rest or in motion, it wants to stay that way until an unbalanced force acts upon it. Newton's second law, acceleration. Force, mass, acceleration. The bigger the mass, the more force needed. Newton's third law, action, equal and opposite reaction. So I'll give you one example of how you can use Home Alone. Hopefully you're watching the New York one, and whenever the paint can, he holds up, I think it's paint can, I don't know, he hangs something up, and as soon as it is released, it swings. You can think about whenever it swings and hits his head, equal and opposite. What is his head gonna do? Blinker, safety first. And I wasn't paying attention because I was looking not at the phone, but whenever I stopped, and right now my body's trying to go back because I'm going forward, but my body's like kind of having to catch up to the car because it's wanting to stay back there. The car's moving and my body doesn't like it. But if I hit the brakes, see how my body went forward? Inertia. That's because I have inertia. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Sorry I'm not there. Enjoy Home Alone and do Newton's 3 Laws. Okay, bye.